the biggest one that happened yesterday was OpenAI and NVIDIA announced a strategic partnership to deploy 10 gigawatts of NVIDIA systems. Now, here is the lowdown. Strategic partnership enables OpenAI to build and deploy at least 10 gigawatts of AI data centers with NVIDIA's systems representing millions of GPUs for the next generation of infrastructure. Bear with me 1 second. I don't think we can see the screen. And here we go. So here's a partnership. Let's read the blog. Let's zoom in so you can see it. 1 second. Let's get the screen figured out. Okay. Here we go. This is a strategic partnership that enables OpenAI to build and deploy at least 10 gigawatts of data centers with NVIDIA systems representing millions of GPUs for OpenAI's next generation AI infrastructure. To support the partnership, NVIDIA intends to invest up to $100 billion in OpenAI progressively as each gigawatt is deployed. The first gigawatt of NVIDIA systems will be deployed in the second half of 2026 on NVIDIA's Vera Rubin platform. Now, I actually don't know what that is. Can I find out what that is? Let's ask the assistant here. And yeah, that's pretty large, actually. OpenAI and NVIDIA have pushed each other for at least a decade, from the first DGX supercomputer to the breakthrough of ChatGPT, said Jensen. And looks like they're going to be scaling up a lot faster. This investment infrastructure partnership marked the next leap forward, deploying 10 gigawatts to power the next era of intelligence. Everything starts with compute, said Sam Altman, the co-founder, CEO of OpenAI. Compute infrastructure will be the basis of the economy of the future, and we will utilize what we're building with NVIDIA to create new AI breakthroughs and empower people and businesses with them at scale. We've been working closely with NVIDIA since the early days of OpenAI, said Greg Brotman. We've utilized their platform to create AI systems that hundreds of millions of people use every day. We're excited to deploy 10 gigawatts of compute with NVIDIA to push back the frontier of intelligence and scale the benefits of this technology to everybody. So, yeah, it looks like it's a partnership. And we'll get into some memes and some reactions to this in a second. But OpenAI will work with NVIDIA as a strategic compute and networking partner for its AI factory growth plans. OpenAI has grown over to 700 weekly active users, 700 million weekly active users, and strong adoption across global enterprises, small businesses, and developers. This helps OpenAI advance its mission to build artificial general intelligence that benefits all of humanity. Now, there's another comment by Sam in reaction to this, I think, we said there about a couple of orders of magnitude off of where they need to start making huge breakthroughs. And for that, they're going to need bigger data centers, and they're going to need millions and millions of more GPUs, it looks like. So this is the first step towards that. Now, there was actually some good reactions to this too. Let's see how far we can zoom in. Do you want to? Yeah. No, I do. From Yuchin Jin, who is the co-founder of Hyperbolic Labs, said, Sam Altman, I need GPUs. Jensen, you know who has GPUs, but I don't have the money. Let's do a strategic partnership. 9 a.m. NVIDIA to invest $100 billion in OpenAI to deploy 10 gigawatts of data centers. NVIDIA stock goes up $100 billion. Here is my $100 billion investment. And I think there was another one here. 19 hours ago, NVIDIA stock pumped 4.3, 200 billion in 1 hour. And a reminder, you can rent on-demand H100 clusters at $1.99 per H100 hour at app.hyperbolic.ai. No need to talk sales. So it actually happened like I said it was going to happen. Instead of adding 100 billion, it actually added 200 billion. I actually don't know where the stock price is today. Let's see. 183, 184. So yeah, more than 100 billion gained on the day, up to 200 billion actually. But yeah, crazy. Here's the other meme from the chief AI officer. 100 billion ARR going around in the circle between NVIDIA and OpenAI on the similar ilk of issuing each other 100 billion in stuff. Compute gets returned to NVIDIA, to Oracle, etc. So found that kind of funny, but yeah, congrats to OpenAI. Looks like we're going to be getting a lot bigger data centers pretty soon.